Everyone, so this is again a question from Open CDC 2 of Career Launcher, and let's discuss this question. Uh, the minor angle between R and the minute hand observed at 120 is observed at 120, so let that angle be theta. What is the percentage increase in the minor angle at 126? So let that be phi. So percentage increase basically phi minus theta upon upon theta into 100 is what they're asking, right? So basically typically phi upon theta minus 1 into 100 is what they're asking. Now just covering a few basics here, dwindling through this question. The very interesting thing which every one of you should do remember is that 6 degree is the movement of minute hand per minute, and half degree is the movement of R hand per minute. So what mostly people do is that they remember this. Even I was just knowing this. Instead of going to the basics, I try to force use this to solve this question. So let's first solve it using the right approach, and then I will tell you what are mistakes you can do. So I would always suggest that you use this conclusion to solve any kind of question, because if your basics are right, you will get the answer even if you take 20-30 seconds more. So 120, the R hand would have moved, at 1, when the R hand is at 1, so 30 degree it already has, right? And for the 20-minute past, the angle increase will be 20 into half. So the R hand will give me an angle of 40 degrees, right? The minute hand in general will start from 12 at 1. So for 20 minutes, it's moving 6 degrees per minute. So 120 will be its angle. I hope that is clear, because this half degree angle increase is just noting the increase after this point, right? So you get theta initial angle as 80 degrees. So again, for the phi, you know that 30 degree will be same, 20 and a half will be same. The only increment will be of the 6 minutes, which will just add 3 value to it. So it will be 43, and if you look at the minute hand, it will be 26 into 6, which will give you 156 degrees. And again, looking at the difference, you get 113 degrees as the minor angle. So phi will be 113. So you typically want 113 upon 80 minus 1 into 100, right? So 80 minus this will be 33 upon 40 into 100, if I'm not wrong. 33 upon 80 into 100. So this and this is 5 by 4. Now assume this as 8, maybe 32 basically. So this is 8. So 40 degree, little more than 40 degree will be your answer. So hence this will be your answer. Now, this was the right approach. This is how I think I will approach this kind of question. Now, another approach can be to force fit this 5.5 degree concept here. Let's see how we can solve this using this concept. So this basically says that the relative speed between any R hand and a minute hand per minute will be this. So whatever is the angle of your R hand, I don't care initially, at 120, whatever it is, at the passage of 6 minutes, if I multiply this by 5.5 degrees, which is 11 by 2 into 6, which is 33 degrees, you know that the difference is going to be 33, which is correct. If the difference was asked, this is fine. Now, because you need to find out the increase in the percentage, you anyways will have to evaluate the original absolute angle, and hence you will have to go back to basics and use the way I used right now before this. So it is your thing. If you are more comfortable using relative speed and then also switching it is a good approach, but I will always prefer that I use this concept for every question. So this was an easy question, should have taken 2.5 minutes to 2 minutes in exam, but I think good question. Thank you.